All right, well, we're continuing to solve systems of equations, and we've looked at substitution, elimination using addition and subtraction, and now we're going to be working on eliminating a variable or solving a system of equation using elimination with multiplication. So let's get right after it. So let's say we got two equations here. We got 6x. Let's change the color of this so that we can see. Well, let's go with white. So we got 6x minus 2y equals 10. That's one of our equations. And we have a second equation, which is 3x minus 7y equals negative 19. Now, I want to be eliminating one of the variables. And so when I look at these two equations, I've got a 6x and a 3x. Now, if I multiplied this second equation by negative 2, then I would have 6x, a positive 6x, and a negative 6x. And I can eliminate that x variable. So let's go about and do that. So I'm going to take negative 2 times 3x minus 7y equals negative 19. Now, one of the things in math, as long as I do the same thing to both sides of the equation, then I've got a permissible, legal way of doing this. So now let's go. We got negative 6x. When I distribute this negative 2, it's going to give me negative 6x plus 14y equals negative 2 times negative 19 gives me a positive 38. All right, now let's see if we can't eliminate. Hopefully we don't run out of room. We're going to be getting close. So now I've got the first equation, 6x minus 2y equals 10. And my second equation, after multiplying everything by negative 2, gives me negative 6x plus 14y equals 38. Okay, so 6x and negative 6x, that's going to cancel. And that's going to leave me with negative 2y. Oh, I forgot my y here with the 14. That's a y right there. Negative 2y plus 14y is going to give me 12y equals 10 and 38 is 48. And when I divide, keep leaving out my y. And when I isolate the y by dividing both sides by 12, I've got y equals 4. Okay? Now, I'm going to substitute this value of 4 for y into one of those two equations. It doesn't really matter which one I'm going to do it. I'm just going to go ahead and pick the top one just because it seems to be the easiest thing to do. No particular reason other than I just chose it. Because now we want to solve for x. So I've got 6x minus 2, negative 2, times 4 equals 10. All right, so we got 6x, negative 8 minus 8 equals 10. And so I add 8 to both sides. I got 6x equals 18. And when I divide both sides by 6, I've got x is equal to 3. 6 into 18 goes 3 times. And my answer is, my solution to this system of equation is x is 3 and y is 4. That's elimination using multiplication of one equation to eliminate a variable. Okay, and this time we're going to solve a system of equations using elimination by multiplying, but this time we're going to have to multiply both equations to eliminate our first variable. So let's get our equations listed here. So we got 5x minus 3y equals 6. And then we've got 2x plus 5y equals negative 10. Okay. Now, if I look right here at my y variables, I can see that I've got a negative 3y and I've got a positive 5y. Now, if I want to eliminate that y variable, the reason why I chose it is because I can see there's already a negative and a positive. So I know I'm going to have to multiply both equations, but at least I can multiply both of them by a positive number. And if I multiply this top equation by 5, I'm going to get a negative 15y. And if I multiply the bottom equation by 3, I'm going to get a positive 15y. And that's going to set me on my way. So I'm going to multiply this first equation. I don't know if I got quite enough room, by 5. And I got to multiply that by everything in the equation. And I'm going to multiply the second equation by 3, using 3. So if I do that, in this first equation, I'm going to get 25x. 5 times 5x is 25x. 5 times negative 3y is negative 15y. And 5 times 6 is 30. So my equation now is 25x minus 15y equals 30. I'm going to the second equation. I'm going to multiply everything by 3. And so that's going to give me 6x plus 15y equals, let's see here, what do we got? Negative 30. Interesting. Okay, we're just going to add these together. Well, that's going to give me 31x. My 15 and my negative 15y, I keep forgetting the right y, is going to cancel. And so now I've got 31x equals 0. Well, if I divide both sides by 31, I've got x now is equal to 0. Well, that wasn't too bad. Now I'm going to substitute in for x, this value of 0, into one of these two equations. And let's do the top one. No, let's do the second one. So on the second equation, now I've got 2 times 0 plus 5y equals negative 10. Well, 2 times 0 is 0. And so now I've got 5y is equal to negative 10. Divide both sides by 5, and y is equal to negative 2. And my solution set here is x is 0, y is negative 2. It's not too bad. You'll get some practice on all of these where we're eliminating a variable using multiplication in order to solve a system of equations.